What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles. And you guys know this is my favorite series on the channel. Today we're going back to talking about how to get maximum value from our points and miles. Real quick guys, the trend on YouTube right now seems to be value is subjective and it's no big deal if you're not getting a great cents per point valuation, as long as you're doing your thing and making memories. Now that is 100% true. There's also nothing wrong with a 7th place trophy and both teams just having fun. I just want someone to do a video touting the virtues of not worrying about value, from the weird double line at a Southwest flight, maybe a cut scene to them trying to find overhead space and walking up and down the aisle looking for a place to put their book bag because they boarded with the pores. I would definitely watch that video after I received my pre-boarding mimosa and munch on some warmed nuts from business class. I'll watch the part 2 while I recline my seat and get ready for the main dish of this big league cuisine pre-ordered on the app. And I will even watch one of the reaction videos about how getting 1 penny per mile is just fine, while the flight attendant makes my bed so I can lie flat while I fly over the Atlantic. I mean, who cares what value you're getting, right? Guys, I am kind of joking. I really do think that some of us are overlooking the value to be had in this game, and that's why I like putting together these kinds of videos to show folks just what is actually possible with a little bit of knowledge and research. So if you're interested in more than just that $90 flight to Charleston, South Carolina, then sit down, get comfy, slap that like button, and get ready for another episode of Maximum Value Redemptions. Guys, let's cut to the chase. Whenever you hear about someone getting into the points and miles game, there are generally 1 or 2 places they really want to go, and one of them is almost always Rome, Italy. Rome is full of history, food, culture, and cappuccino. Who doesn't want, or should I ask, whose wife or girlfriend doesn't want to visit Rome? Today's video is just another option for you to treat her to her dream trip and do it in style. Today we're going to talk about flying to Rome on ITA Airways. Let's get the quick rundown on ITA. Italia Airlines was Italy's flagship carrier for many years, and after some trials and tribulations and many failed negotiations, this airline was taken over by the Italian government and renamed ITA. Now, after a bidding war and years of negotiations, it seems Lufthansa now owns a majority stake in ITA, with the Italian government still holding on to a piece. It's also important to mention that ITA is currently a member of the SkyTeam Alliance. ITA flies to 70 destinations and currently has an estimated 81 aircraft. They're headquartered in Rome, Italy, and they have around 3,600 employees. Enough about that. Let's find out how we are going to fly on ITA business class from New York City to Rome, Italy, using one of our favorite airline currencies, Virgin Atlantic miles. Let's do some quick background for those that don't know how to accumulate tons of Virgin Atlantic miles. For the most part in this game, we are going to acquire Virgin miles by transferring points from the following programs: American Express Membership Rewards Points, Bilt Rewards, Capital One Miles, Chase Ultimate Rewards Points, and Citi Thank You Points. So this is one of Virgin's strengths. They have tons of partners to transfer over to Virgin. If you're watching this video, there is a chance you are already earning one of these currencies. Now, here is a pro tip, nieces and nephews. Another strength of the Virgin program is that there are commonly transfer bonuses from these programs over to Virgin. As a matter of fact, right now, Chase is offering a 30% bonus when transferring their ultimate rewards to Virgin Atlantic miles. That's a great bonus, and can it make this redemption we talk about today exponentially better? You know, so you don't have to wait in that creepy Southwest line while you tell yourself, this is not that bad, I like this. Also, if you need more information on cards that earn transferable currencies like these, check out my super organized card link in the description below. Using my link supports the channel, and it allows me to provide you with mostly unsponsored content because that's what you guys prefer. For those of you that have used the link, thank you. Enough beating around the bush, let's get to the good stuff. We're going to schedule this trip way out in advance so you can get everything all squared away. But Luke, my lady wants to visit Italy in the summer. Stop it. Italy doesn't even want you in the summer. It's overcrowded and you'll spend way too much, and she probably won't like real Italian pizza anyway. Let's go to the Google and check out October 7th of next year. Perfect time to be in Europe. Trust me. Couple really good options here, but I will tell you from experience that those extra stops can make for a really long day. I see 2 direct flights that, although they are a little more expensive, they are much more appealing to me. The Delta flight and the ITA flight are around $3,000, which is way more than I can pay. And before I get into this option, there is more than one way to play this. There are ways that make that Delta flight extremely valuable if you can find the availability. But that's not the route we're taking today. Poor choice of words maybe, but we're interested in this ITA flight. And we'll talk a little bit later why. $2,983 is a lot of money. Let's see if we can do this for less. Let's check out Virgin Atlantic's website and plug in these same dates. At first, we see some economy options with fairly high surcharges, and we also see some of these are sold out. It's a popular route, but if we go down the page, we see what we're actually looking for. 3 options for business class on ITA Airways for 75,000 Virgin miles and just $5. Now, here's the strength of this redemption. $5. It's as close to free as I can get you. Now, is 75,000 miles one way across the pond the best deal out there? No, it's not. But we'll talk later on why ITA might be a better choice. For now, I want to add that with the current transfer bonus, this flight is actually 58,000 Chase UR points plus the $5. Sounds very appealing to me. So why are we even looking at ITA in the first place? Well, I found some articles written about this particular business class product, and well, just read the title. Now go find me a similar article written about Delta. It won't happen. I'm going to say this product is worlds better than anything you'll find on one of our domestic carriers. I don't want to steal too many pictures from the guy's article, but I will link it in the description, and apparently the food is great. So we're in this game to experience things, right? Why not experience some big league Italian food and really nice service? Let's get down to some math for the nerds. But I do want to preface this with the following. The experience of flying business class on ITA to Italy, in my opinion, will likely dwarf any experience in the lower cents per point categories when it comes to actual products, both hard and soft. Meaning your Southwest flight, while economical, just won't compare to this. $2,983 for this experience. Let's look at this in 2 ways. Let's say there is an off chance we've never been able to take advantage of one of these very many transfer bonuses that have occurred in the last few months, and you're using 75,000 points from your transferable currency of choice. $2,983 minus the $5 in fees comes to $2,978. Divided by 75,000 is just shy of 4 cents per point. Not jaw-dropping, but definitely much better than most redemptions you'll see folks executing. Now, let's look at this from an optimization standpoint. All my current Virgin miles were transferred over during a bonus. So let's recalculate this. 2,978 divided by 58,000 points. In my case, they were American Express MR points. That comes out to 5.1 cents per point. Definitely enough to knock either your significant others or your Aunt Connie's socks off, right? One more thing to add when it comes to the cents per point debate. All things equal, a lot of us will gain much more satisfaction knowing we got a higher monetary value than is average. No matter how folks massage the math to make it seem closer to average. You didn't click on this video to see average, did you? You wanted to smile all the way to Italy and to do it in style. Guys, I want to remind you again to check out my link in the description below for more information on the cards that can help you do this. And also, if you are not using a retail shopping portal, I recommend Rakuten. Rakuten is an easy to use retail shopping portal with great earning rates that will actually allow you to earn Amex MR points in lieu of cashback, making them much more valuable for us travelers. Use my link in the description and you'll get $30 to $40 or 3,000 to 4,000 MR points back on your very first purchase. Do it, it's free money. Guys, if you stayed all the way to the end, I thank you. I hope to see you in Italy, and I appreciate every single one of you.